doing the recording. So once again, good evening, everyone. So we are doing the manifestation challenge, right? In which we've taken this challenge that in case we come regularly for 14 days consecutively, if we show up here, right? And if we do the practice, as I'm telling you, the guided subconscious mind programming, I would not like to call it meditation because it is subconscious mind programming, right? It is something that you're putting inside your subconscious. And with that, we are changing our belief system. The limiting beliefs that are of no use to us, which are not helping us achieve our best, which is holding us back. What we want is, whatever is holding us back, we want to use it as a catapult. What does a catapult does? If you've seen it, Gulel, right? It goes back only to go ahead and at a faster speed, isn't it? So we want to catapult ahead. Hello, hi. And only for that we will use our past programming. For that, in case this past is of no use to us, we will kill it. We'll go to an extent of actually killing it, right? Because it is of no use to us. What we want is only selective memory of in which we know that we are capable of achieving anything and everything that comes into our mind. And sometimes we are capable of achieving even more than what comes to our mind, right? So with that, that's the challenge, and that is the intention. We keep it in our mind when we join here every day at 7 p.m. And for those who've joined here, I would just like to reiterate that we've taken this challenge that for 14 days, if we show up here, at least one thing in any area of your life will come up. That's the challenge. And people who've done our previous batches, people who've consecutively shown, 14 days is good enough for you to manifest something in life, for you to actually develop that mindset that yes, now you're observing that there is magic as well as logic, right? And not everything can be explained. Our existence is magic, isn't it? And thus, we will logically anticipate magic to happen in our life. It was an amazing experience, Srinivas says. I already attended. Thank you so much. Because what I want is that if you've attended, keep coming here, because the more you tell yourself, the subconscious, when you tell yourself once, twice, say for 14 days also, it does not believe. Why? Because our programming has been such. We have lived for so many years, isn't it? And how have we lived? We've lived stressing over results, having anxiety, how my future will be, whether I will be able to get what I want in my professional goals, my money goals, or my relationships, or even my health. We've always been stressing about things. We've been subconsciously programmed. Our environment has been such. In fact, even the evolution has made us such. We cannot blame everything on our, the way we've been brought up in our families or our school system, but the evolution has been such, right? Because we were 7.5 million years back, we were apes, right? We had no chat on our head, we had nothing to eat, we had no clothing on our body, and we didn't have the comforts that we have right now. And we all know people who old enough, maybe in their 40s or 50s or even 60s, 70s, they would say that they have seen how internet has come into our life, how touch screens have come into our life, laptops have shown up now, even desktops. We had only one Doordarshan, and how evolution has been happening. So 7.5 million years back, when we were coming, right, when we were just growing up, we had to be protected, right? We were a very easy prey because we cannot run that fast, we cannot jump that fast, we do not have those heightened senses. But something inside us was still there. That was our subconscious mind, and it was soaking in, and it is still there, that reptilian brain of fight and or flight, isn't it? In which the protection inside us, the thing that wants to protect us, the reptilian brain that is still inside us, the root chakra, which is still inside us, is trying always to protect us. And because of that, we always think the worst case scenario. Human beings are programmed to think the worst case scenario, and that is doing much damage to us. Because today there is no tiger, there is nothing which is chasing us. Everything, 90% of the things are self-created, and we ourselves are holding ourselves back. So every day we are doing this. And we have a topic every day on which we speak about and we reinforce and we let it inside our subconscious and we sleep with that, right? And we discuss it and we talk about it. And I encourage you also to share your views, because even you know so much through which I can learn, and we all learn, right? So the discussion, the thing that I want to speak to you about is a very wonderful thing, because 7.5 million years back, probably we did not have the language that we are using right now, isn't it? If you think about it, how wonderfully, and I'm sure you all have thought that how wonderfully we have evolved. Yes, there was no communication. There was probably sign language, and there were no words, and the written scriptures weren't there. And thus a lot of our history, is the archaeologists are still there prevalent, because a lot of history wasn't written. The words are so important. It expresses so much, and they're so beautiful, because words have got a very wonderful quality. When words come out, words have their own frequency. If you think about it, each word is made up of different alphabets. And when they come together, when it is LOVE, it is a love frequency. And if you just say love, 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 say maybe hundreds of times, you will suddenly feel the emotion of love. That's the beauty of words. And if you do this experiment, you say hate, hate, I hate you, I hate you. Suddenly, your energy starts to shift. Absolutely. Frequency and vibration. So every words and the permutation combination, we just have 26 alphabets. And how beautifully they come together and they make different words. And there are so many languages, and those words are spoken. Words have got tremendous power. In fact, I'm sure you all have heard about that very famous experiment in which words were written under water, right? And water was kept over a piece of paper on which, certain words were written, and the water which had, and it was frozen then, that water was frozen. And the water which had high frequency words such as love, commitment, trust, okay, surrender. In a beautiful way, it made a very wonderful, yeah, absolutely, Masaru Emoto experiment. We all know that. And the ones that was, hatred and I'll kill you or something like that, low frequency words. And when you speak those words, in our normal day-to-day life, because our programming has been such 24 hours that are there every day, out of which I will say 16 waking hours and 8 sleeping hours. The sleeping hours only reflect how you live the 16 hours. So 16 hours is your conscious brain working, and that's where you have to be very particular as to what you're thinking. You have to be your own security guard. Changing your thought patterns, because inside you there is 70% water. We all know that, isn't it? If those words, if frozen, can create such a havoc in that pattern that is made, imagine what kind of havoc you're creating. And we know that when we fight with someone, when we're angry, we feel drained out, isn't it? Even if we are shouting at someone else, or we are angry or upset, we are the one who's having an upper hand in an argument. You all know that. We all feel drained out, because at the energy level, we are all in fact one, isn't it? The source is same, right? Energy level, we are all one. That's one concept. But now I'm talking about the significance of words. And not only words, the significance of body language, the significance of how you look at someone, your eyes, your body, your thought, whatever is there in your subconscious and your conscious brain somehow translates and comes out. Sometimes we say it was a slip of tongue. Is it really a slip of tongue? It is not, because it is somewhere there inside the many, many layers of your brain, and finally it comes out. And when this happens, there are people, what is more, internal talk. What is more, something that I really want to address here more than anything else, I'm sure, first condition is that we should never talk bad about ourselves. No criticism, that's the first rule. No criticism about ourselves, even if it is a joke. And even someone does it, you have to be your own security guard. You don't have to fight a battle with that person. First rule, no criticism. Absolutely. First rule is no criticism of your own. There is no way you're going to take criticism, only a feedback, wherein you would only work towards improving your subconscious. But I agree, when somebody says something to you, words have got impact. The words have got impact. The way they affect your psychology is very similar. People have shown the experiments that if you have a physical hurt, it is very similar. The physical hurt that you get because of, maybe colliding or accident, the words have got the power to give you the same kind of impact to your head. And your full body feels that sensation and that energy drain. You may not get a blood, you may not get, that kind of physical, what you get out of a physical injury, but the head, your subconscious things, it is similar impact. It's like a tiger chasing you. So words are very important. But what happens in case you are in an environment wherein people are bombarding you with negative words, and you're always exposed to anyone saying anything? What happens then? You get triggered. Someone pushes that button, right? The button is triggered and you get triggered. Action, reaction, right? We have heard in physics, every action has got an equal and opposite reaction. So sometimes the reaction is you give it back, and sometimes you just take it in. And when you take it in, you become like a pressure cooker, ready to explode. And the day you explode, my God, it's going to affect you. It's going to affect everyone around. So what's the strategy? Negative words, negative reactions. Absolutely. It can change your DNA. It can change your health, right? It can change the way you look. You must have seen people who are, very happy in a very happy relationship. They're doing the job that they love. They're absolutely aligned with their values, right? They look younger, right? A person who's of the same age, who's under more stress, more toxic relationships, toxic work environment, or a work environment which is not resonating with this person's value system, you will see he tends to become older. At his cells in his body receive that energy and becomes older. So what is the solution? That is what we are addressing today. The solution is, can you change anyone else? Can you change anyone else? I want an answer to this. If you start that I will change the world, it's very difficult.
No.
I've always told you, your exterior is a reflection of your interior, right? So if there is your external challenges that you're facing on an everyday basis, people triggering you and you reacting, then it's a time to take a shortcut, which is go inwards and heal yourself and do something so that there is a barrier created between the words that are spoken to you and you. Interested in doing something like that? Should we go ahead and program ourselves into that, wherein nothing affects us? Are you excited? Yes, let's do that, because we all have faced that at one point in time or other. We all have faced this situation. Easy said than done, but then it's really important that we combat this and we become self-sufficient. And for this, I say something like a walking, talking affirmation, right? More than that, you should have an affirmation with yourself, which says, whatever happens, I am always healing myself. I am my doctor who is always ready with the first aid. The moment I get hurt, I do my first aid immediately. I do not let my wound be there, lingering on and spreading across my body and becoming toxic and affecting my own being, right? I will become my doctor and I will heal myself as a first aid. I will then and there heal myself. Forget about sorting the other guy or whatever. We have to heal ourselves first. That's the first step. Thank you so much. So let's get started. For this, I want you all right, to close your eyes and keep your hands on your heart, and let's go inwards, right? Let me know if you can hear my voice and music both. Yeah? All right. So put your hands on your heart, and if possible, please close your eyes. Let's go a little inwards. And smile. Take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. And stay excited, happy. We are learning to be our first aid respondent. Breathe in and breathe out. And as I speak to my subconscious, I will speak to my subconscious as the universe inside me. Dear universe, dear universe, dear universe, I know till now many have hurt you at various stages of your life. As a kid, as a grown-up adult, till today, there are many who have triggered you, who have challenged you with their own mindset, with their own ugliness in their head and heart. They tried to impact my heart and my head. But dear universe, today I give you this promise that from now on, I'm always there, protecting you, saving you, and healing you. I am my own savior. Dear universe, today I take charge and I declare that nobody can inflict damage on my subconscious or on my heart. I do not give this power to anyone to inflict any damage on my heart or on my subconscious. The words that they spoke were nothing. The words that they spoke were nothing but a reflection of their own mindset, a reflection of their own disease. And today I declare that I will not let that disease spread onto me, and I will always protect myself. I am standing in the first line of defense against protecting the inner child inside me, the inner subconscious, my head and my heart, which probably received enough damage. But from today onwards, I declare that I let go of any damage that anyone tried to inflict on me because of their own sickness. And today I declare that I am my first line of defense and I'm my own doctor, which will heal me, protect me, safeguard me against anyone who would inflict or spread their sickness onto me. Dear universe, today I know what they said was not because of me, but was only a reflection of their own mind. It wasn't directed towards me. What they said and what they made me feel, they would have done it to anyone who would have been there in my place. It was just that I was there. So nothing is personal. Today I declare that nothing is personal. What they said to me was a reflection of their own sickness and had nothing to do with me. Let your subconscious know that whatever they said to you, whoever said to you, at any stage of life, whatever they made you feel, was nothing but their own sickness, their own disease, their own crippleness, which they wanted to spread onto you. You were only an easy target. That's all. They were looking for an easy target, and you became that easy target. So nothing was personal. But today, promise yourself that first, you will not let this happen to you. And if it happens to you, you will not take it personally. Because they would have done what they had done or are doing to anyone. It's just that you happen to be there. It's just that you are at the wrong place at the wrong time. So nothing is wrong with you. Everything is wrong with them. No amount of words coming out of anyone's mouth at any time can inflict any damage on your subconscious mind. You are healed today and forever. You are healed today and forever. You are healed today and forever. Feel that heal. Feel that healing. And anyone that is coming to your mind, when probably you were a child, or maybe you were in college, or in your house, in your family, any one person who's coming into your mind right now, who possibly tried to damage you with his words, with his or her words, just put that person's face in front of you. And now you tell him or her that whatever you did to me was nothing to do with me. It was only a reflection of your sickness in your head and your heart. And it came out. I was nothing but an easy target. I probably was at the wrong time at the wrong place. And today, I declare to you that I no more accept this damage. Today, I declare to you that I'm healed because I say so. Why am I healed? Because I say so. Your words do not damage me. Why? Because I say so. Say that. Nothing can affect me because I say so. I'm healed. I'm protected. I'm divinely blessed. I'm safe. Because, say that to yourself, because I say so. Because I say so. Because I say so. Breathe in and out, and let's go a little more deeper into our subconscious. Dear universe, I know till date, a lot of people in the world inflicted damage on me in whatever way, big or small, funny or not so funny. But I'm sorry. I should have protected myself. How can I give this power to anyone that they become powerful than me? The whole universe resides inside me. It is my mistake that I allowed them to do that I allowed myself to get affected. But today I promise to you, not anymore. One, I'm always healed. And second, I'm always protected. One, I'm always healed. And two, I'm always protected. Promise this to your subconscious and to your heart, that from today onwards, you will not let anybody else's toxicity affect your balance. And that from all those who would try to challenge you, you will be your first line of defense. And you would be always ready with the first aid kit whenever needed to heal yourself. Wonderful. And rub your hands, generate some energy in the form of heat, and put it all around your forehead, your head, your cheeks, both your shoulders, around your hands, on your thighs and calf. And let's bless each other. May all of us present here, may all of us present here be blessed, healed, and protected from anyone or everyone who would by any chance try to challenge us or try to inflict any damage on us. From now on, I'm always there as my first line of defense and as my own healer in protecting my subconscious and my heart from any damage from anyone. Isn't it? Aren't we this worthy of protecting our own self and being our own healer, our own soldier? So promise me, and that's the blessing, that may we all get this strength to protect ourselves from any kind of damage, any kind of judgment, any kind of mockery, any kind of bullying or any sort, right? Promise this to yourself, and let's bless each other that whoever present here may we always and always be above all these negative low vibrational frequency, and may we always hear words which are of high frequency and high vibration, which will give us only and only and only lots of happiness and lots of blessings. Tathastu. Thank you everyone for giving and receiving blessings, and we have really affirmed this to ourselves, and it has gone deep inside our subconscious, trust me. And from today onwards, you will never crib, complain, or feel that anyone has got any amount of power. Thank you so much, Ramkrishnan ji, and thank you so much, Jyoti ji, for your wonderful message. Thank you so much, Sharma. Strongly affirm it. Lovely. That's what I want. We are all very powerful healers, isn't it? The world is vibrating probably on any kind of frequency. The other person can be at any frequency, or a group of people. But as very powerful manifestors, as very powerful magical beings, because being present here in community of each other, it is no coincidence, right? We are talking about this, we are sitting with each other is because we are vibrating at a very high frequency, and nobody around us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kamlesh ji. Nobody has got the power to inflict any damage on us, right? We can always and always come back and heal ourselves. And we will not allow anyone, we will not give this power, in fact, to anyone to affect us in any way. And that's the commitment we've made today. And I want you to stick to this commitment and never, ever, ever break it, right? It happens to me as well. I'm sure it happens to everyone and anyone. But our subconscious has to be again and again reinforced and told that you are powerful, right? You are magical. You are my whole universe. And whatever, if words can do damage, words can also heal. And I will heal myself with my beautiful words that I am powerful, right? I am strong, and I am above any low vibrational frequency words, isn't it? So give this power to you, because if words can do damage, words can also heal. So heal yourself, be the first line of healer. And that's the promise we're taking, right? So anyone who felt would like to share how you feeling after this session, and what is the commitment that you've made today? Anything special that, came to your mind and you would like to share with all of us? Because trust me, when we all share, it's just reinforces. The more discussion we have, it just goes deeper inside us. And that's what we want to do. That's why we want to discuss it, isn't it? Yeah. I want one odd person definitely share, because this is something I really want to talk about. Jyoti ji, would you like to share?
Yeah. So really felt really peaceful and good, and I could, feel the positivity from all of you sitting here, and a little emotional. Every time that I sit here, I have tears in my eyes. I don't know why, but it's my endeavor that I heal myself and I'm going to help others heal. And I try my best. I'm doing it with people in my close vicinity, be it the house helps that I have. They're also going through, a lot of them going
Absolutely,
through tough
absolutely.
times, friends, a lot of people I meet during my evening walks. I try my best to bring
Wow.
a little peace of mind to them, just giving them a positive thought and just pepping them up. And I'm trying my best to do it. And I think I'm on the right path. Am I?
Absolutely. Absolutely, you are. Absolutely, you are. And that's why we are all together. We are
Yeah.
similar beings on a similar journey. I'm so happy. In fact, when you speak to the house helps, you realize that they're the ones, because they're absolutely in the low vibration zone,
Yeah.
right? They're with uneducated people who do not understand any of these things, right? So you're doing a marvelous job, and continue doing that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jyoti ji.
Thank you so much for the lovely session.
Thank
Stay
you so
blessed.
much.
Stay
Thank you
blessed.
so much. Yeah, I think Mishra ji had raised his hand. Is he around? I don't see him here now. His hand was raised. Has he dropped? Okay. Wow. I will not talk. Srinivas says, from now onwards, I shall not talk negative about myself, not even as a joke. I promise this to myself. Absolutely. Because, your subconscious, it does not know that it's a joke. It does not know it's a joke. So you have to give that respect to yourself. You will not talk negative about yourself. Your subconscious, whatever you tell it, just listen to you. So yeah, Srinivas, please go ahead. Yeah, share. Thank you so much, Jyoti ji. Yeah.
Hi everyone. Is my
Hello.
voice audible?
Yeah.
First of all, I'm promising you that from today onwards, I will change my mindset of only affirming
Lovely.
the things, only positive things, and I will not feel, and I will heal my soul. I promise you.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you. Thanks a lot,
Thank
and
you
it's a
so
great
much.
session. I have manifested so many things before also,
Yeah.
and very happy. In fact, I'm in a high unicorn frequency and vibrating with the high positive energy.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks
Keep
a lot.
growing, keep loving yourself the most. And then obviously the radiations would be so high, you will vibrate so high that the love would reach everyone around,
And I
right?
congratulate everyone. I congratulate everyone that you are already tuned into unicorn frequency now, and why because you have joined this program.
Yes, yes, yes. All right.
Uh,
Thank you so
Can
Yeah,
I
yes,
just
yes, yes. Please, please, please.
express my gratitude to Srinivas ji
Yeah, please.
for helping us come here. It's all
Yeah.
because of him that I've joined
Yes.
the group, and I'm really
Yes.
thank you, Srinivas ji.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Section
I
Yeah.
have to tell thanks. Why? Because you have already joined, you are already tuned into unicorn frequency now, and we are traveling.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Wonderful.
for
My
spreading
gratitude.
this.
Heartfelt gratitude to all of
Yeah,
you.
yeah. We are all getting connected. It's because, similar frequency people around the world are joining in. And nothing can stop us, isn't it? People who have got the same goal in mind of just growing, growing, growing. Like my mentor says, and I totally believe that I grow as a tree. That means I do not run behind anything. Wherever I'm planted, my only and only thing is growth. And I do not worry how much time it takes. I only focus on my roots and my growth, isn't it? Whatever comes outside is a byproduct. And obviously, one day I will become big enough and my fruits will be seen to the world. So I am growing as a tree, isn't it? And lovely, lovely interacting with you all. Thank you so much. Keep coming and keep joining. It's wonderful. And the more you interact, and we can make the program much more effective when you communicate and you speak, because we are learning from each one, isn't it? Both of them have spoken such wonderful things. From Jyoti ji today, I've learned that she helps walking also. Whenever whoever she meets, she's touching them. It's not that in 1 hour or we are sitting here that she's raising her frequency. She's always working towards raising her frequency. And Srinivas has introduced us to the unicorn frequency, that we are all and all, just because we are here, we are already into the frequency of unlimited growth, isn't it? So thank you so much, everyone. We'll connect tomorrow at the same time, and I'll wait for you all, right? See you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.